I felt like I've been in a state of knowing for some time, and my life and my experiences have reached this plateau. I'm still learning, believe me. However, there is something that most people don't talk about that happens during middle age. There is so much concern and worry about the aging fact that I think some folks forget to just observe and relish the ride. Yes, at the age of 40, I did have to go to trifocals and those silly specs when I try to wear my contacts. I think it happened precisely at the stroke of midnight on my birthday. And yes, gravity is still trying to take a grip and pull and tug things downward, but I'm not going to relinquish without a good long fight. I happen to be very proud of my gray hairs poking through and the lines that are starting to show around my eyes. Not to mention the other subtle signs of aging that are simply facts of life. Society tells me I should not feel pride, but do everything within my vested power to hide the fact that I'm getting older. It is a tough message to receive. Messages coming through the media like, there's something wrong with you for no longer looking 20. This is a view I wish I could change. It is this view, the power of this belief, that holds so many people from truly expressing who they really are. It is this that is causing eating disorders and sexual decisions to be made that are not in an individual's best interest. How do we get women to truly express their inner beauty? And how do we get men to love them? I used to wear tons of makeup and fix my hair just so. I used to don the latest styles and worry myself with how everyone else looked in my surroundings. I had an image to uphold. Silly girl I was. But that was ingrained in social acceptance. My mother struggled, and most likely her mother struggled. The wisdom of what I speak of now is this knowing. I know who I am. I've seen so many things. I've experienced so many highs and lows. I've fallen in love many times and look forward to falling again one day. I've experienced childbirth, death, and every imaginable experience in between. I've lived a full life already. 1,000 years ago, I more than likely would have died by now. Thank you, modern science. Even 100 years ago, my labor would have killed me, for I experienced many complications that science did not know the answers to back then. My wisdom has helped me to make extremely hard decisions as a single parent. I walked away from an entire life I had built for us and am now starting all over again with 8-year-old in tow. I chose me. Had I chosen to stay in our house surrounded by our support system, I'd have opted to live a mundane life at a miserable job. I've watched too many do that. I chose a new career, a new direction, a need for a lot more education. I'm now walking around this beautiful university with students young enough to be my child. And some look at me as if I do not belong. Others think I'm a professor and offer courtesies accordingly, but what I really appreciate is the energy. It resounds in everything I do. I live in the university village. The energy here is international. It is a really unique opportunity for my son to be introduced to so many cultures. For struggling parents like myself who are working towards a brighter tomorrow, it really is a village. We all know each other's children. Everyone keeps an eye out. There are occasional social gatherings. It is also this energy that fills me with excitement to ride my bike to the campus. I walk around the oval with pride and go, yes, I am here. That is really the bottom line to my wisdom. I am here. You are here. We don't have all the answers, and I don't think we are meant to. It is these fantastic riddles that birth great musicians, poets, artists of every kind. I know there may be some folks a lot younger than I who may read this, and it is to you I want to deliver this profound message that aging is not a bad thing. It is not something to be feared. You really should be envious in many ways. For I guarantee you, not once today will I compromise myself for someone else. I know what I believe. I know who I am. I know where I am, and I know where I'm going. This is my journey, and I continue my journey towards acquiring greater wisdom. So if you see me on campus and I give you a cheesy smile, it is genuine, for I jokingly say, I'm 2 20-year-olds and I see no reason to change. But I don't really believe that, for the biggest grace you can acquire in my experience is to accept changes gracefully, including those lines around the eyes. For it is those lines that tell the world, I've smiled and laughed a lot, and that is my wisdom.